So this is the second video for the parenting class, the parenting style in a sense. And I was talking about the difference between consequences and punishment. And today I would like to address a little bit more this in a different way. What are the difference between the consequences and punishment? First of all, consequences is when you help them to understand that everything that they do has consequences, good or bad. Punishment is actually when you tell them what is wrong and what is going to happen because what they did. You see the difference? Let me explain you a little bit more. I'm going to use an example. If a kid didn't do the homework and you come back at night and you say, hey, what happened? You didn't do your homework. And the kid will say, I forgot about it. And then you may get upset because of their answer and say, you know what? You forgot about it. I'm going to forget about giving you the phone. So your phone is taken away for 1 month. And when you start remembering things, then we can talk about it. You see, that is a clear punishment. Super clear punishment. Now, let's talk about consequences. The same scenario. The kid didn't do their homework. You come to home and say, hey, what happened with the homework? And he says, oh, I forgot about it. You get upset, but you know how to control your feelings. So you say, why did you forget about it? Well, I just didn't want to do it. Oh, I understand. But you understand that homework is important, is that right? And he says, yes, I do understand that. But, sometimes, I know it's difficult sometimes. But how can we make sure that this doesn't happen again? Well, I think I can make a structure maybe next time. That is a really good idea. Now, what do you think your consequence of not having your homework should be? Because you understand that you did something that you shouldn't have done it. And he will say, yes, I understand. And he may be saying, you know what, my consequences will be to take my phone away for 1 month. And then you can say, Mom, 1 month is a little bit exaggerated. Let's do just 3 days. Is that okay with you? Yeah, Dad, that is okay. Awesome. That's it. Give me your phone. In 3 days, I will give it back to you. In 3 days, the time happened. You come back and you say, here's the phone. But tell me one more time, why did you lose the phone privileges? And he said, well, because I didn't do my homework. Oh. And what can you do different? What have you learned about this experience? I'll say, you know what, I learned that I need to be more structured. You see, it's really interesting because with consequences, first of all, we take all that energy that is sometimes heavy. But think about it. With the process of consequences, they have something that they learned. And they didn't learn because you pushed them to learn, but you helped them in the process of reflecting and understanding. And they owe the fact that they made a mistake. You get me? It's actually pretty interesting. Now, in the punishment, if you really think about it, the kid at the end will be sad. He will be blaming. My dad took a phone away from me. When they say, no, I lost it. My privilege was lost. Low self-esteem, because you are talking at them, you are not communicating with them. And they will become this rebellious. So I have many parents who are coming to the program that I work, and they say, well, my kid doesn't listen to me anymore, and they are 14, 15 years old. I said, well, what is the one that you were using? Were you using consequences or were you using punishment? And let me tell you a story that is actually really cool. I run a summer camp here with 500 children, 200 teenagers, 300 children. And the exercise that I have learned to use, and it has given me a lot of good results, is this one. Because even though many times I have asked kids to leave the program for 2 or 3 days, they leave and they go in peace because they understand that what they did was not right. And this is part of the consequences. But if I use the punishment, then the whole thing just changes. Because now I am telling them that they did wrong. So I hope this helps you. Another point that I think is important is the consequences. How long should they be? Many people say, well, I'm going to take the phone away from a month. Let me tell you something. In a month, they probably will be just fine without the phone. Young people have the opportunity to adjust to whatever they need. And that is interesting because once they adjust, what is the purpose of the consequence or the punishment? So the consequences have to be time management, have to be in a time period where they have the opportunity to miss whatever they are taking away or whatever they're doing, but at the same time they have the opportunity to learn. I hope this helped. Have a beautiful night. Enjoy your day. Whenever you're watching us, stay tuned.